we're about to broadcast.
And we're already broadcasting, and we're recording. Welcome to the Las Vegas' only BBW Internet Radio Show, the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City. We're broadcasting to you live on VegasAllNetRadio.com and Ustream. Oh, no, not Vegas All Net Radio. Sorry, Vegas All Net listeners. You are listening to us, however, on Ustream and on SinCityBounty.com if you're savvy.
Right.
Yep.
And so welcome.
We
To the home invasion.
invaded Jacob Palmer's house.
Yes, we have.
And we're going to be posting pictures all night. We've got the camera trained on us right now, but if we could pan it around, which we can't because it's very far away from us.
I can't reach the camera.
But we will be doing, I'm going to be your roving reporter in a little while, and we'll be talking to people here.
You can see that there is a whole house full of people here drinking Sin City Bounty Punch made by the beautiful Robin, the Pixie Elf Robin.
Robin the Pixie Elf, making the punch.
We've got a nice big crowd here. We're just doing our thing. They're doing their thing. There's a DJ. DJ Hex is over in the corner. Netto is over here planning tattoos. I see Platinum Pussy is sitting down with him right now.
I'm going to be getting a tattoo live on the air, ladies and gentlemen.
We are so excited. This is going to be
Oh, and you
great
know what?
night tonight.
Desiree Devine is downstairs getting a massage. We have a masseuse here also.
Nice.
So she's getting a massage. So as soon as she comes up, I'm going to grab her for an interview so we can see how wonderful her massage was. We got Daddy DJ, who just got a full release from the doctor to do anything he wants. So, Mama, watch the
He
fuck
can
out.
do whatever the fuck he wants.
Watch the
Better
fuck
calm
out.
the fuck down.
This, by the way, is not what it looks like. This is an entire fucking glass of Sin City Bounty Punch, because my ass don't got to drive.
That's right. And I'm only going to get half a glass here in a moment.
But
so.
Sin City Bounty Punch has lots of fruit and yumminess.
Yeah,
It's
it's
healthy.
good.
Yeah, this was concocted by Jacob and Robin, just exclusively for us. I know there's a whole bottle of vodka in it, I believe.
And we're going to be giving away door prizes.
That's a lot of ass. God damn.
Oh, actually, maybe not a full bottle of vodka, but a full bottle of sangria.
It does have sangria with all
And
the
it's
fruit.
true.
And
I saw her put triple
it's
sec in
got
it.
triple sec in it.
Lots of fresh fruit.
And-
Lots of
And
fresh
we got
fruit.
meatballs.
Gina, I want that flower in your hair because it's really pretty. Thank you. The fashionista wants everybody else's fashion. DJ Hex is with us tonight. DJ Hex will also be with us at our Hep and Bunny party and our after party after the awards at BBW Fan Fest.
Yay.
So
Yay.
we're excited.
That sounds so exciting.
Time. It's going to be a good
I
time.
know.
Yay.
This is so fun, you guys. I was so excited. I texted everybody at 9 this morning. Tonight is going to be so awesome. And Jacob tells me every night is awesome because that's what they tell me after they have sex with me.
Oh,
And that was the text I
Lord.
got from Jacob. I'm like,
Oh,
well, I wasn't really
Lord.
referring to that, but okay.
There's been a lot of sexual innuendo floating around in this room today.
Well, God, look at who's in the room. No wonder.
Our first tweet to start was that we needed nipples.
We need more nipples.
Nipples?
We do not have enough nipples.
What does that mean?
Mama, it was an electronic thing.
Oh, okay.
This, for those of you who can barely see it on the camera, it's an adapter. It changes your regular audio cord like you'd plug your cell phone into one that will plug into professional studio equipment. It's called a 3/4 to a quarter because that's what it is. That's the measurements on it. And we don't have any. We have one that we stole from the station. And I borrowed one from DJ Hex, but this is a really good professional one and it screws on, and we need one that's not so professional.
So to make a long story short, when we do these remote broadcasts, there's a lot of work involved.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we started at 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Oh, no. Sierra's been putting things together since about 3:30.
I mean, at 2, I started picking up everybody to get here.
Well, that's true.
1:30, I picked up Sierra.
But just the technical stuff with all the wires and all the computers and everything else, and we still don't have audio streaming for Vegas All Net Radio. So we're very sorry, Vegas All Net Radio listeners.
We don't.
It's not because I haven't got it all set up properly.
That's true. It is because
there's
the
technical issues in the studio.
Yes.
Oh, no.
But that's okay. I'll download this tomorrow and we'll set it all up so it'll rebroadcast in our. For those of you who don't know, if you want to listen to Vegas All Net Radio, we rebroadcast Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday at midnight. So, or actually,
Midnight?
yeah.
Or if you're not lazy, you can always just go download the audio from our Vegas All Net Radio page or from YouTube.
That's right.
So, because we put all the different segments up on YouTube on video. Because we're awesome like that. Anyway,
I'm just enthralled with the party here.
that's a nice
No,
place.
we do. I'm eating meatballs and watching everybody.
I need me some meatballs. What the hell are the meatballs?
They're right behind you.
Right
aren't they?
behind you.
I
I'll be right back.
had to break Jacob's heart because Jacob kept saying, he even posted on Facebook, I made Swedish meatballs. So Jacob went up to take a shower, and he says, somebody stir my meatballs. I'm like, I'll handle your meatballs, Jacob. So I stirred them, and I went, I'm going to have to break Jacob's heart because these are not Swedish meatballs. These are barbecue meatballs.
They
Yeah.
smell divine.
But they're very yummy.
Yeah, they're
unless,
yummy.
Unless they're made out of low-fat chicken, I can't have any.
They're
but
they're very yummy.
They look very, very good.
Very yummy. So, ladies,
Yes.
I'm just like watching everybody, and I'm like, this is such party in here. I'm like, we have some of Vegas's finest.
Don't
with
put your
us
elbows
tonight.
in my thing.
Let's get on with the regular show part. I know that there was a big deal that happened yesterday. Couple of big deals actually, but the one I know that's close to your heart, that you've been watching for the past 2 weeks,
Is the George
Sweet
Zimmerman.
Cheeks.
You know what? This is going to get ugly. And not ugly, but DJ and I already got into it tonight. Now, let me tell you, people out there, listeners, I work from home. So my TV has been constantly on the George Zimmerman trial.
Right.
And Headline News, when they stopped to take a commercial, they stopped the court and they started right back where they stopped it.
No,
So you don't miss nothing.
wait. Let me get this right.
No,
The recording of the court.
court.
Okay, I was gonna say the court proceedings stopped
No,
because of a commercial.
No, they stopped the.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They stopped like they're taping, but you don't miss nothing because
I
they.
am so glad you clarified that because
Sorry.
that would be really fucked up.
Well, and then not only do I watch the trial all day, but also I've watched at night. You've got Jane Velez Mitchell, Nancy Grace, Dr. Drew, and HLN After Dark, which goes through all of the proceedings that happened during the day. So I'm going to tell you people, as much as it's a horrible, horrible thing, and these poor people lost their son, and I'm really getting a little frustrated with everything I'm seeing on Facebook and even on the news, that somehow there was a mistake done. Well, if you people watch this trial, and I totally went into this trial open-minded because I had no opinion. It's the right decision. It was self-defense. The man did not attack Trayvon Martin. Trayvon Martin was over him. And it's a horrible thing, but you know what? Unfortunately, people get killed every single fucking day. And now the NAACP, who I support, by the way, wants to now file sanctions against George Zimmerman for violating Trayvon Martin's civil rights.
He did not violate anyone's rights.
There's always a civil court after a judicial court because those people, families and loved ones of those who were killed,
They're never happy with
But
not
this
guilty.
is not the family. The family has already got a lawsuit against the condominium place for having somebody, who was watching that maybe shouldn't have been. That's their fight. This is the NAACP stepping in, going to the Supreme Court saying, will you please open a case against George Zimmerman for violating this man's civil rights?
Then they need to do that for every single person who gets shot.
well,
period.
every trial has the ability for appeals and has the
But
ability.
that's
for,
not what it is. No, there's no appeals on this one. There's no appeals because
he's
he's
not
not
guilty.
guilty of anything.
Oh.
So once you've tried somebody for it, it's over. But now they're trying to open all kind of other cans of worms. You know what? It's a fucking horrible thing. A jury of his peers made the decision. Everybody go live your fucking lives and try to regroup.
By the way, somebody tried to say that it wasn't a jury of his peers. They should have had a jury from the hood. You know what? You know the fuck what? I bet you they did have people from that hood in there, but they couldn't have because that would have violated his right to have a fair and unbalanced trial.
You know what? You know what? I'm sorry, people. This is not a racial thing. This is zero racially motivated.
I want to give a shout out to Wendy, who's the only one in chat right now. The rest of you, what the fuck's wrong? Very mad at the rest of my chatters.
Well, a lot of the motherfuckers are in this room.
Oh, yeah, that's true. A lot of them that are usually home chatting with us.
There is that. There is that.
So anyway, so
See,
that
at
was
least 3 in the room right now.
So, I know that there has been a litany of memes on Facebook and Twitter about this Trayvon Martin case, about
Right.
the Zimmerman case. And I haven't been following the trial, so I can't really tell you. I go with whatever the court decides. But
What do you want to know? I know it all.
what? Well, I don't want to know anything. What it doesn't bother me, but what I find ironic, because somebody posted this today, it was in my timeline, that there was a woman, a black woman in Florida, who fired warning shots from her gun, and she got 20 years.
What? I hadn't heard that one, but what the fuck?
Right.
Well, I posted something today too, and I was thinking about it. And I was like, regardless of whose side or what you think is right or wrong, I feel extremely bad for Trayvon's mother.
Yeah, I
because
agree.
I looked at my
Absolutely.
son today and I was like, if I was her, I would not have my son. Regardless of a good or bad, if he's a bad kid or a good kid or whatever the fuck happened, she is without her son right now. We need to do something for our kids in America or all over the place to make sure that shit like this doesn't fucking happen, or whether they need guidance, whatever it is that they need, that we need to do classes, that we need to do whatever it is that we need to do, so we stop losing our fucking kids to crazy shit that happens to us. And they're our future. We need to fucking stop and find out what's going on.
You know what gets me is there was a radio show I was listening to, and the guy said, in Chicago alone, there are several shootings a day in Chicago. None of them blow up to this magnitude. Now, would it have been the same had both of them been black?
Yeah, that's a good question. If they'd both been black, would would we still have this big ass trial like this? Would anyone even care?
Right, exactly. Would anybody even care?
And that's not saying anything about it's because they're black. It's saying something about it's because the shooter's white and the shootee is black.
Right.
I mean that's the thing. If it's racially any way, if it's a racist problem in any way, it's what they call, and I'm going to quote this, air quote this, reverse racism. You can't reverse racism. You're either racist or you're not. Racism is not just about being against black people. It's also about being, racist against white people, or being racist against Asian people, or being racist against red-headed fat bitches at the end of the table.
That's me.
It's, racism is racism. There's no such thing as reverse racism. And I think, this is a case of racism against the poor cracker who shot the black kid.
I think racism, its pure definition is defined by race.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
fat crackhead, redheaded bitches.
Well, some people,
You
Callie, you guys,
Callie guy, who is on the same page as our dear Sweet Cheeks at the bottom of the screen down there.
Callie guy and I have had
He
some good
says-
combos about
He
this.
says the proposed civil rights charges are a backdoor attempt to try Zimmerman twice for the same offense by just calling it a different charge.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
It is a
What is it called?
violation.
Double indemnity when you can't? Is it
Double jeopardy.
Double jeopardy.
that's
Yeah,
right.
you can't try somebody for the same crime twice.
Right.
But they can turn it over and call it something different.
They can try.
Okay, so let's talk a minute about the other tragedy that happened this week. There was that travesty, tragedy, whatever you want to call it, right? Whatever side you're on, whatever you want to call it. And then Finn from Glee died.
Finn died?
Finn.
Yeah,
He was
yes.
found in his hotel room last night, I believe.
Yeah, he's got a history. He's had a history of substance abuse since he was 13 years old. In April, he checked into a rehab and was doing really, really well. So nobody really knows what happened
Not
last
until
night.
the autopsy report
They
comes back.
do know that he was alone when he died. He was down at a party or at a gathering in the hotel, and then went back to his hotel room. One of the last things that he put out there in the media was a tweet about Sharknado.
Can we have a moment of silence for a beautiful voice from a beautiful man that has passed from the world? Like, seriously, that's the other thing we need to address, is this drug abuse problem that's going on in America. We need to forget about the fat epidemic, because there's no fucking fat epidemic, although in this room there is.
Who says?
Yeah, it's not, being fat is not a problem. It's just a social, distortion in other people's minds. What we need to address, what we need to put all this energy into, what Dr. Oz and his flappy fucking face needs to focus on, is how do we get people to realize that no matter how good these drugs make you feel, they will kill you eventually. That's what we need to do. We need to get people to understand that drugs, they might be fun for a little while, but they're gonna fucking
Yeah, but
kill
you know what? Do you know what the number one drug is right now? Is prescription drugs.
Prescription,
Yes.
right.
So people feel that now I am on some prescription drugs for my arthritis that, if abused, could become very, very dangerous.
Right.
But I take them according to what my doctor tells me. But there are people who believe, well, my doctor gives it to me, so it's okay.
Well, you
and
know
they
what?
take too much.
But it's not necessarily people who are taking drugs that doctors give them. It's people who are stealing drugs from people who have them from doctors.
Right.
Because that's
Or
where
people
the kids,
who are getting them from their doctors and then selling them on the street.
right. And
There's
the other-
a lot of people that I know that do that now.
And one of the
Me
other
too.
things that I see a lot of, and it really irks me whenever I see it, is, I'm not saying that you do it, Mama, but if she has pills, she'll offer it to somebody else. Well, I have these things from my doctor. You're welcome to have one, and that's just another thing that helps. I don't know, perpetuate it. I think
Yeah, true.
so.
But that's the problem. It's not a lot of street drugs that the big problem is. It's mostly the prescription drugs is,
Yeah.
is the biggest problem.
And that's so terrible. It's
Did you guys see the beautiful model Sasha that just walked in? Who's
Well, in
behind
her
us at the
bikini?
bar in her beautiful bikini?
Yeah. Well, actually, where our camera is pointed, we get the front door right here, the entrance from the front door.
Right.
So everyone who shows up gets on camera at least
Can you
once.
come stand right here for a minute? I
Or
want
she
to
can
put her on
sit down.
camera.
She can sit down at the mic. if
But
she
we
wants.
want to see her full body before we sit her down. Although they will have a great side view.
We got
busy getting
Sasha
food.
coming. Yeah, she's busy. She's busy munching back here before
on
she's
the Swedish meatballs.
No, I think she's eating egg
They're not
rolls.
Swedish.
Barbecue.
I
They're
need an egg
barbecue.
roll. Look at them egg rolls behind you.
Yep.
Shit, I need me some
We got egg rolls.
There's
Yeah.
all kinds of food in here. There's chips and dip out there. We got the real food though right behind us, which is fabulous.
So we've got a room full of guests. Who do we want to get to sit down with us?
Well, I can walk a little with the microphone and talk and see who wants to come over.
Let's wait till they're loosened up a little bit more before we
Okay.
attack them with the headphones.
Okay, I'm with that.
Let's we'll take a break
you know
in
what?
10
No,
minutes.
let's get Earl in here.
Hold on a minute. Bring Sasha right here. Oh, Earl's
like-
wait, Earl's going in the back room with the model.
See
Okay.
that? Did you see Earl just walk into that
He's
back
like, oh
room?
no, you can't have her. I got her right here with my camera.
Well, you know, any man worth his salt at this party who likes BBWs will be all over every BBW that's here.
Oh yeah,
so.
because you know what? They say that our listeners are mostly male. You wouldn't know it by this room. would
I
you?
know. Wait. Well, Jacob did populate the party.
That's true. That's very, very true.
Yeah. He brought every excuse possible for girls to get naked. He brought a tattoo artist. He brought a DJ. There's supposed to be a go-go dancer in the
There's
corner
a
a little
masseuse.
bit. There's a masseuse downstairs.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Gray top and black pants.
Wait, you gotta love Jacob.
I know. Look at it.
All right, Sasha. Well, first you have to stand right here because there's our camera. We want to show how beautiful. I'm sorry, what?
That's Monica. Mazzy Monica.
Monica. Have her do a spin
Monica,
for
I'm
us.
sorry, it's Monica. You are beautiful. Have a
want that
seat
ass.
right here, Monica, and put the headsets on. Talk into the microphone like it's your favorite cock that you're sucking, and it'll be good. So, how are you?
I'm great.
Tell us a little about Monica. You're beautiful, by the way, and I'm
you.
dying for these earrings.
Thanks.
Dying.
She likes earrings.
I
do.
do.
I love these.
Thanks. I love yours.
So,
Pink and black are my colors. though.
Monica, do you live here in town?
I used to.
So are you here visiting and getting ready for FanFest?
I am, yeah.
That's the last time we talked to you, I believe, was at FanFest last.
Yeah, it was a bash.
Dubo's party, yeah.
Yeah, we saw her there. She had that cool striped outfit on.
Yeah. Ass hanging
I've
out.
still been trying to find that
to
damn
Vegas.
outfit.
She comes to Vegas when all the fun starts in Vegas.
I do. I just got back from New York again.
So you're going to be here through FanFest and Well Rounded?
I will be, yeah. Doing
Right.
filming. I'm getting that.
And where's
part.
home?
It used to be here. Now it's the road.
The road?
The road.
gotcha. Okay.
She lives out of a suitcase.
I do too, actually. I don't travel light.
Well, you look fabulous. And
Thank you.
it's like a two bikini thing going on
It
there.
is. I had to put two bikini tops on or I would be popping out.
We don't care. Pop out. Take it off.
Pop out?
Yeah. Oh, not
No, you can't say it. It's
No, I just meant pop out a little. That's a
Thank God.
We absolutely love that, but we are streaming on Ustream, and they have terms of service that we may
No,
violate.
you
well,
can't
cut
say anything. I covered it up.
Thank
No,
God
I
she was
covered
far
that
enough
up.
away there were no nipples showing
No,
on
I
the
covered
camera.
that up anyway.
Platinum, are you getting a
Yeah,
tattoo
everything
tonight?
that
Oh, our own. Our own platinum pussy is getting a tattoo. All right.
Well, thanks for sitting with us, and we'll get you back here again if you like.
Yeah, cool.
But I just want to watch you walk around and show yourself off, because there is nothing prettier than a BBW in a bikini, I have to say.
Beautiful, Ray.
Yes,
Beautiful.
Speaking of bikinis, can we talk about this shit real quick?
Yeah, let's talk about this shit.
I want to talk about this. You see this lady right here?
No, I'll put a picture up. Hold on.
Yeah, you put a picture up. I printed out this picture today because this lady was actually kicked out of the fucking water park.
Yes.
She was kicked out of the Adventure Oasis water park in Independence, Missouri, for her bathing suit being too small. They didn't like how she looked in her bathing suit. They asked her to put on shorts. She said, "No, fuck you. I'm not putting on shorts."
I'm sure she didn't say fuck you.
Well,
I would have said fuck
She
you.
said, "I'm not putting on shorts because everybody else in here has fucking bathing suits on," as what I got on right now, the same thing. So they ended up calling the police on her ass, and they escorted her out of the park. Out of the park. You guys,
What
this
you're
lady.
seeing on Ustream right now, on YouTube if you're watching it later, this is the picture of the lady. Her name is Madeline
Schaefer. Yes, and she had recently lost 100 pounds, and she was feeling better about herself, which is close to my heart because I've lost a lot of stuff too, a lot of weight too. And I'm like, if she felt good enough to go to the water park and put the fucking bikini on, and I went this week and I bought a fucking bikini top, and yeah. So yeah, for her, and I'm like, fuck you people, because you know what? I wish they could be the manager of this place could be here this next coming couple of weeks, and yeah, he would have an issue.
You know what? I've been to water parks, Wet and Wild here in town. There's a couple of casinos that are like water park, and I've been in my bikini at fucking 350 pounds, and thank you God, no one's asked me to leave because I'd have got crazy on somebody.
I mean, she does not look bad to me. She does not look. She looks beautiful to me, and even if she didn't, and she felt confident enough to wear whatever the fuck she wanted to put on, then good for her. Good for fucking her.
Right. So, are there any pending lawsuits against this water park?
I'm not exactly sure where
There better be. There better be.
I know that there's a lot of stuff. They're saying it's yet a prominent incident. She's made it a national incident, and she said the reason for their kicking her out is flat out ridiculous. Wearing a bikini, that everybody.
Right. I know that
everybody needs to know what happened to her.
I know that she's filed a complaint.
I hope that she wins, and if there's a thing, I wish I had enough money to go to stand in the court in a fucking bikini when she does, if she ever does go to court.
I wish we could all stand there in our bikini.
And stand there and say fuck you, and you know what, she can wear whatever the hell she wants to wear.
So the name of the place was the Adventure Oasis Water Park.
Yes, in Independence, Missouri.
Apparently, they're not all about independence.
Get online and send them an email and tell them that fat women in bikinis is way okay with you.
And she's not even fat. She's got a big ass. She got a big ass and big old fake titties, but she is not fat at all. No.
If you go to the
and even if she
Bounty-
was and she felt good enough to wear it, then that's good for her.
I agree. If you know what? If somebody the size, a size 8 or 6 can walk into a place wearing whatever, I, at a size 28, should be able to walk in and wear the same fucking thing if I feel okay in it.
Absolutely.
That's how I feel about it. Fuck them. Fuck them all.
Haven't you already, though?
Are we already on that?
That changed fast.
And it sure wasn't me starting that off.
No,
was it?
are we already there today?
It just fell right in.
Wow,
it just fell
already
right in.
there today. Come sit down and have a seat with us and chit chat with us a minute. Put the headset on, act like you know what you're doing.
He can't hear us. So
Oh, there we go.
There he is.
It's our own personal photographer that we love so much.
That's right. What's up?
So now we were gonna have you sit down before Monica, but you saw Monica and decided to take her off into a corner so you could take pictures of her, because that is like you're in, isn't it? You carry a camera that you're doing.
Yeah, he's like, let me take your picture. You look good. Let me take your picture.
Well, I mean, that's what she's here for. She's one of the entertainment for the night, and she looks great in her bikini, so I
But
took her.
Earl, is that your in with women? Like, I can do a photo shoot with you.
I tell you this, I never needed an in.
Again, long as he was holding the camera, he never needed.
He doesn't need an end because he can put it in.
I could be on a bicycle.
Platinum's hiking up her skirt.
So what do you got going on, Earl? You got any new projects, new things? You ready for Fan Fest and Well-Rounded?
I got a lot of things in the works right now. So I've been very busy. Yeah, Well-Rounded and FanFest, of course. We're going to do a documentary on you guys, so that's exciting for me. It's going to be my first. So,
You need to follow me on all my dates.
right. All your dates.
Oh no! I think that's a great idea. You know, Silent Mike has been trying to get that to happen for a really long time.
Ah, okay.
You may have to move these two things because they just bounced over in front of the camera. The balloon?
Oh, okay.
Those two things.
The two balloons.
Whatever the fuck they are.
And I got other things. There's a band, a local band in Columbine, and I've been doing a lot of photography for them and video clips. So you'll see more of that coming soon. They're signed to Sony.
What kind of band is it?
It is a fusion hard rock rap band.
I know, but there's some good-looking boys. I saw some pictures.
Yeah, it's kind of like I say Public Enemy meets Limp Bizkit or something like that.
Nice. So it's
Yeah.
like
Angry and angrier.
Lincoln Park.
Right.
It's like Lincoln Park.
Right. It's good stuff.
That's my favorite band, and I only know that because I no longer have someone telling me who
Don't
my
you
favorite
like?
band is.
But don't you like the Burgundy band too?
No. I just know them by Burgundy.
Burgundy 5.
Yeah, that's
Maroon five.
Maroon five, is
Like
always-
Burgundy. I had to figure that out for a minute.
They're pop. They're not rock.
Right.
I don't know, but I like Adam.
Yeah.
That's all I do. All right, Earl, well, you get your camera flashing
That's right.
of all of our loveliness here in this room, and we're going to sit down with Desiree, who just had a massage.
Oh, okay, we got to see
All
how that
right,
was.
babies. Thank you. We'll see you soon, Earl. Desiree Divine, the BBW Fan Fest woman. Don't worry, I'm introducing you well. I said the
Stop talking. She's got her headphones on now.
Okay.
She can hear us.
BBW Fan Fest goddess.
At least let me turn around and talk about me behind my back.
Oh,
Like
no,
a decent
girl,
human being.
girl, I'll talk you right to your face. You know me.
Okay.
But listen, you just went downstairs and had a massage.
I did.
Tell
He
us
did
about
not
this.
come with a happy ending.
We got more entertainer. I believe.
I can't multitask. Lexi's over here trying to take a picture of me.
Wait a minute.
Talk about
Did
my
you
massage.
get a happy ending, or did he
No,
get a
I
happy
asked
ending?
if he, and the massages included happy ending. Hi, honey. He denied me.
He denied
Now, we just
did.
witnessed something on the camera. A girl walked by, touched your boob, you looked up and said, "Hi, honey," in the most candy of voices ever. Does that happen a lot?
Oh yeah.
Just because they're out there, everybody thinks they can touch them. Does that bother you at all?
It doesn't bother me when people that I know
Okay.
do it.
But when some random stranger comes up.
Yeah, no, and I don't mind when girls do it, but not everybody can do it. Like,
Does your
some
head
random
whip every
guy.
time when you feel a hand on your boob? Your
Yeah,
head
I'm
whips
like,
to who it is?
and then I'll be like,
Well, I'm glad that the four of us at this table are allowed to touch your boob.
right. I think everybody here has motorboated me at least once.
Oh yeah. Oh, and you know we're building a motorboat booth. For
I
Fan
know.
Fest.
I'm very excited.
And
Motorboat.
we've secured a charity. We're going to be doing it for the Clark County Mammo Band. Is what we're going to be doing a charity for. We're meeting with them tomorrow.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so we're excited.
I need a mammo. Yes. So
Well,
Do they make a mammo big enough?
I don't know. I've never had one. I'm a little petrified though because I have seen how they do it.
oh, they squish you.
And I think it makes me want to cry a little bit when I watch.
But you've had your boobs squished, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, but not like that.
But this
That's
is
like
a
in
good reason to
device.
have them squished.
Right. No, I need one. I haven't, because I've had cancer twice, and so I'm kind of susceptible to those things. So I need to go have one, even though I'm only 32. Shh. Don't tell anybody that.
I'm older than you. Damn it.
But we won't even
So-
talk about how old I am. I could
Right.
be your mother.
But you look fabulous. So
Thank you so much.
yes. And
much.
so no, the massage guy was great. I think I talked to him about coming to FanFest.
Oh, awesome.
So he's gonna do little mini massages at FanFest.
Our banner fell down. Jessica's busy.
Is somebody down having a massage now?
Great.
This
Great.
is your partner in crime, Miss Platinum Pussy, who's going to get him a tattoo.
tattoo, I know.
What kind of
It's
tattoo are
ridiculous
you
right
getting,
now.
Plat?
She's getting my favorite thing, a skull
secret.
bone.
I was gonna say them for when I came by.
Oh, my
Okay,
bad. Then that's not what's happening. I don't know.
When are we starting the process?
Getting set up
He's getting all
Oh,
his
he
equipment done.
has tools with needles ready.
So we have Neto, Neto, right? Just one T?
Yeah,
One T.
just one T.
Neto here in the house, and he's going to be doing small tattoos. I think they're, what, $20? That's all he's charging?
For a little
I
one,
thought
for
it
a
was
small
35.
one. It
No.
depends on what
20.
size it is.
Well, I
He'll draw it
think
up.
he's limiting it to small ones so he can get them done tonight.
I have
So-
not. I don't have any tattoos.
Are you gonna get one?
We got more and more
I know.
people
I'm not
coming
gonna
in
get
the
one.
room.
I know it's insane.
know,
I never,
it's awesome.
I didn't even realize that Jacob could fit this many people in this little condo.
It's great, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
so much fun.
It's
We
hot.
want,
Getting food.
we want I want one of them their egg rolls.
So, since you guys are all like my family,
Yes.
We are.
I have to say that, and he's listening, that I'm in a new relationship. So, I had to tell you guys because
Is he here?
no, but he'll be here for FanFest.
Oh.
Here, I'll show you a picture.
Oh, we're excited.
We are
And he's
so
probably blushing at the
excited.
moment, right?
Is he listening?
But yes, he's listening. His name's Charles.
Charles?
Hi, Charles.
She said,
I can hear the tattoo
I
machine.
know.
Wait, your phone is ringing.
She
It's
had-
probably Charles.
she
I
had
don't
a
know.
cleaner
I don't know.
bird on her leg.
Bird, yeah.
You know what? Has he been around the community?
No, actually, and you're like the umpteenth person that has said that. Everybody says he looks really familiar.
I'm gonna pass Charles down.
And, yeah,
Okay.
pass him down. And then I said, no, I don't think that. I have a really hard time like multitasking when people are trying to take my picture.
He's good
Like
looking.
I still wanna. He's very good looking. I still wanna like pose for the picture
Right.
and still be able to talk, but I can't talk and pose at the same time.
What you need to do is ignore the camera.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Well, then I
because-
end up with these fucking two-faced looking pictures.
Well, when I take pictures of people on the mic, I want that natural on the mic
No,
picture.
but I always look funny. when
I'm very good about filtering which pictures I put up there.
I appreciate it. That's true. You've never put up a bad picture of me.
No.
Well, I guess it depends on what you consider a bad picture.
You know, I used to be really like crazy about that, about pictures of me and and I'm like, just fuck it now, because God knows what I look like when I'm drunk. Okay.
So I have a question. Whose idea was this to do this here? at
Jacob's idea.
It would be his idea.
Yeah.
Jacob
Bring in
wanted
the
to have.
freaks and
I'm gonna tell
the.
you, Jacob wanted to have fire breathers.
I
and
know!
spinners and
When I was over
everything.
here the other day, we were talking about everything. He was like, "I'm gonna have a
hustle
little
you up for
person, and
massage.
I'm gonna have this," and so
Is that the massage therapist?
no, that's the massage therapist. That's Tiffany's boyfriend.
You want to take a break?
Yeah, I guess we could take a break. You're listening to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on VegasAllNightRadio.com. We are going to leave the guest mic live so you can get some ambient sound while we got going on. Yeah, so there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the home invasion. We'll be right back.